Archangel Michael says, there are whispers that carry weight heavier than silence, and yours is one of them. Your name has been held in rooms where candles flicker without flame, because what they did to you was not only wrong, it was evil. The moment of revelation has arrived, and those who once turned their backs are now frozen in disbelief. People are horrified. They had no idea the truth was this disturbing. But it's unfolding now like a curse breaking, and the pain they caused is being exposed one layer at a time. They tried to bury you in darkness, but forgot you were the seed. The very hands that smeared your name are the ones trembling today, unable to erase what is already echoing in the mouths of others. What was once a secret has become a storm. Comment, I receive this truth, if you feel it. There are no more shadows thick enough to protect the one who hurt you. The lies they told are dissolving fast, and their reputation is catching fire under divine judgment. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They wore a mask so well, even angels paused in confusion. They played innocent, even as they pulled strings behind your back, staging events that almost destroyed your sanity. But their mask cracked the moment your name became holy ground they could no longer trample. Archangel Michael says, the sword of truth is drawn and there's no going back now. This person didn't just betray you, they tried to erase you. But what they never understood is that divine energy does not allow such evil to last forever. Your spirit was watched closely by higher realms. The damage they caused didn't go unnoticed in the heavens. And now, justice is moving swiftly, causing every false word spoken about you to recoil back onto them. This revelation is shaking rooms. People are deleting messages, clearing calls, distancing themselves from the wicked one who hurt you. But it's too late, the damage is revealed, and their hands are stained with what can no longer be hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 119. They poisoned your name to cover their crimes. They painted themselves as the victim while feeding off your suffering. And now those who supported them are gasping, because the real story is shattering everything they believed. It started with jealousy. That's what birthed the evil. They saw your light and couldn't stand it. They wanted what you had, but instead of growing, they decided to destroy. They whispered to others that you couldn't be trusted. They created scenes, told stories, and smiled in your face while twisting the knife deeper in your back. But heaven saw. And heaven waited for the right time. The right time is now. Their secrets are leaking through cracks they can't seal. Every action is being replayed in front of eyes that once refused to believe. Type Amen to get blessing 642. People are messaging each other, saying, did you hear what they did to them? The betrayal was so deep, even those who doubted you are now apologizing in silence. Shame is hitting the one who hurt you harder than they ever expected. They used manipulation. Lies. They isolated you. But what they didn't expect is that God would make a way to bring you back stronger than ever. And now your comeback is louder than their cruelty. The tears you cried are being returned as strength. The confusion they caused you is being turned into clarity for everyone watching. The game is over. And you're not the victim anymore, you're the one rising from the ashes. People who supported them are distancing themselves fast. They're afraid now. They're realizing they were part of something deeply wrong. And the one who hurt you is watching their kingdom crumble. Type Amen to get blessing 458. The evil they did wasn't just personal, it was spiritual. They wanted to block your blessings, drain your energy, and manipulate your journey. But now their actions are being broadcast through whispers louder than screams. You don't have to say a word. The universe is speaking on your behalf. Every lie they told is coming back to haunt them. They used charm to fool others. They used stories to trap minds. But those illusions are broken now, and the truth is pouring like fire through the gates of justice. Archangel Michael says, this person thought they could hurt you and walk away untouched. But now, every step they take is being watched. Every truth they try to bury is surfacing fast. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There's a wave of divine exposure unfolding. Screenshots, recordings, witnesses, they are all aligning against the one who dared to ruin your peace. What they did behind closed doors is now center stage. Their fake smile no longer works. Their silence is now suspicious. People are questioning their every move, every word, every claim. They can't hide behind charm anymore. They can't use pity as a shield. The truth is too loud now. It's vibrating in every room they enter. You were chosen to survive this for a reason. And now that reason is revealing itself. You are the vessel of justice, grace wrapped in power, rising while they fall. Type Amen to get blessing 900. Every lie they told made your truth stronger. Every trick they used made your light brighter. You were never the problem. You were the target because of your purpose. Now that their evil is being revealed, the fear they once placed in you is being reversed. Their shadows are turning on them. Their allies are leaving them in confusion. Your spirit is no longer bound by their damage. You are breaking free, with every step leaving a trail of fire. Those who once doubted you are now walking beside you in silence, respecting your strength. People are finally saying, they were right all along. And you no longer have to prove yourself. Their downfall is your vindication. Type Amen to get blessing 506. Some are crying in guilt. Some are stunned in disbelief. But all are watching this person lose the mask they used to deceive. The room they once controlled is now filled with fear. The light they mocked is now exposing them. Their name is being erased where it once echoed in control. Archangel Michael says, the hand of divine reversal is powerful. The evil they did cannot outrun this moment. They are caught in the light they tried to avoid. Your story is not one of defeat but divine recovery. Your scars are golden proofs of survival. You are being honored in places where you were once ignored. Type Amen to get blessing 274. They never expected you to make it through. But you did. They never thought the truth would surface. But it did. And now they are shaking. Their charm no longer saves them. Their words fall flat. The world is watching you rise, and watching them fall. You've earned every inch of peace coming to you now. This evil won't follow you anymore. It has been severed. Your angels are surrounding you with strength. Your name is being protected with fire. And the path ahead is free from the shadows they left behind. Type Amen to get blessing 855. Their plans were wicked. But the outcome is holy. You were meant to be attacked so this truth could come out and set others free too. What they did to you is shaking the walls of every secret they still hold. Their control is gone. Their lies are poisoned now. People are horrified, and rightly so. Because your story is not just yours, it's the mirror that's reflecting the evil hidden in plain sight. And now, the world is listening. You are walking in power. And your name is rising. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Their voice used to silence others. Now, not even their scream can be heard above the sound of the truth echoing through every wall. They are trapped in a room they created, and it's closing in on them fast. People who once looked up to them are shaking their heads in disgust. Friends are turning into strangers. Supporters are slipping away like sand through open fingers. You were the one they tried to erase, but now you are the headline of divine redemption. The same mouths that gossiped about you are now trembling with apologies. The same eyes that looked down on you are now watching you with awe. Comment if you feel your energy shifting. The divine tables have turned in ways no one expected. The entire situation is now out of their hands and in the grip of a power greater than anything they tried to manipulate. Type Amen to get blessing 1021. They smiled while hurting you. They laughed behind your back. They celebrated your pain. But every wicked celebration has come to an end. Their joy was short-lived. The karma they tried to avoid is dancing around them like a storm refusing to leave. And you, the survivor of this storm, are becoming the lighthouse for many others. You held your pain in silence, but God held your name in promise. And now the heavens are showing everyone what you went through in private. The evil they did to you is a lesson being taught across timelines. Their hands are being exposed in every direction. And there is no shelter left for them to hide in. Type Amen to get blessing 2844. The same people they manipulated are now exposing them. Conversations are being leaked. Messages are being revealed. People are now ready to talk about the truth. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You were their target because you are powerful. You threatened the darkness in them. That's why they had to try and silence you. But you can't silence what heaven has assigned. You can't destroy what was built on divine purpose. And now everyone is watching the truth unfold with eyes wide open. You are standing tall in a place where they thought you'd collapse. And the spotlight of truth is blessing your steps, even if the path behind you was built with tears. Type Amen to get blessing 7000. They're trying to apologize, not because they're sorry, but because they're scared. They know what's coming next. They can feel the consequences circling closer every day. You no longer need revenge. The divine has handled it. And the punishment for what they did is far greater than anything you could have imagined. They are losing things you never even knew they valued. Their peace. Their name. Their control. And no amount of pretending can fix it now. Archangel Michael says, it's time to keep walking forward. Let their downfall be your closure. Let their collapse be your confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 966. They said you were crazy. They said you were dramatic. They said you were the liar. But now they are the ones looking unstable under the pressure of their own exposed actions. The world is watching them unravel. The grace they mocked is the same grace that's now protecting you. And there's no space left for them to twist the narrative. Your truth is louder. Your strength is stronger. And the light of clarity has never burned this bright. People are horrified because they never thought it was this deep. They're rereading every conversation. Rethinking every moment. Replaying every scene. Type Amen to get blessing 1234. They're realizing they stood beside someone dangerous. And now, everyone is stepping away. They don't want to be caught in the divine fire that's now surrounding this person. You have become the living proof that God sees. That the universe balances. That light always exposes the darkest corners. You were not weak, you were sacred. You were not naive, you were chosen. And they were not strong, they were sneaky. Now they are left alone with their guilt. Their charm has expired. Their games are done. And your energy is now protected beyond measure. Type Amen to get blessing 411. You don't have to explain anymore. You don't have to convince anyone. The proof is loud. The evidence is real. There is a shift happening around your name. What they tried to cover is now glowing in full display. What they tried to twist is now straightened out by divine hands. And everyone who played a part in your suffering is either repenting or running. They're remembering the things they said about you. And those words are now haunting their sleep. The divine doesn't forget. The angels have recorded everything. And now your blessing is emerging from the pit they dug for you. Type Amen to get blessing 525. The most powerful moment is this, when you realize you don't have to fight anymore. Because heaven is fighting for you. The one who hurt you will never know peace the way you will. They touched something sacred when they tried to destroy you. They crossed a line that no charm, no tears, no lies can erase. And now the consequences are arriving one after the other. Their dreams are crumbling. Their name is fading. And their soul is being faced with the weight of what they've done. You are being elevated in spirit. You are being restored in silence. And the blessings ahead of you are untouched by their evil. Type Amen to get blessing 7888. Even in your silence, you were powerful. Even in your brokenness, you were glowing. They couldn't kill your light, they only revealed their own darkness. People are whispering now, not about you, but about them. And what they hear, what they see, what they now know, has shattered their illusions. They said you were the problem. Now the problem is exposed. And the pain you carried is being lifted by divine justice. Archangel Michael says, your time of hiding is over. Step boldly. The truth has gone before you. Let the world see who you truly are. Type Amen to get blessing 355. You are not who they said you were. You are far greater. Far purer. Far stronger. And everything they tried to destroy is now blooming in defiance. The one who tried to ruin you is facing the mirror. And what they see, they can no longer deny. Their reflection carries the scars of their evil. Your reflection carries the shine of divine protection. You made it through. And your strength is the message now. Let them talk. Let them watch. Let them face the truth. Your role now is to rise, to walk boldly, and to accept the justice heaven has prepared. Type Amen to get blessing 1440. They thought they buried you, but didn't realize you were a seed planted in divine soil. Now you're rising through the ashes of betrayal, taller and brighter than ever. The very ground they tried to cover you with is now cracking open to reveal your glory. Every place where they spoke your name with mockery is now echoing with regret. People are shocked at how deep their lies went. The same ones who called you a fool are now watching your strength with awe. They can't run from this. Screenshots are surfacing. Secrets are slipping. And even those who stayed silent before are now speaking up. Comment, justice is mine, if you feel this in your soul. What was meant to break you has actually exposed every hidden enemy. Their faces are becoming clear. Their masks are falling without warning. Type Amen to get blessing 3919. They tried to throw dirt on your name, and now that dirt has become the foundation of your success. They whispered darkness, but now your light is shouting louder. And that's why they're afraid. Because now people are asking questions. They're connecting dots. And no matter how hard they try to distract or deny, the pattern of their evil is undeniable. The world is realizing that you were always the target, never the villain. That you were hunted, not harmful. And the one who pointed the finger is the one whose hands are truly dirty. This person is losing the respect they once demanded. They're being avoided in conversations, skipped in invitations, blocked in communication. No one wants to be associated with this energy anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 2777. Your comeback isn't just personal, it's prophetic. Every step you take now is a declaration of truth. You are rising, not by revenge, but by revelation. They thought their charm would save them. But no charm works against the roar of divine exposure. What's done in darkness has now become their permanent reputation. They're restless. Can't sleep. Can't breathe right. Because the weight of their evil is heavier than they ever imagined. And the people they used to control are now breaking free. Those who laughed at your pain are now silent. Those who judged your tears are now wiping their own. And you, the one who suffered in silence, have become the story everyone respects. Type Amen to get blessing 8686. Your light survived their darkest intentions. Your soul resisted their poison. They didn't just hurt you, they activated a version of you they can never manipulate again. Their influence is gone. Their image is ruined. And their name will never be spoken the same way again. Because truth is louder now than the lies they once fed to others. You are walking in power. And their punishment is being served cold, day by day, loss by loss. This is the part where you don't have to lift a finger. The universe is handling every part of this for you. Archangel Michael says, continue walking with strength. Your angels are surrounding you. Your enemies are cornered, not by man, but by the weight of what they've done. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. There is no escape now. They wished they could undo the past, but the timeline has been sealed. The damage has been done, and now it's returning back to them in full. People are horrified not just by what they did, but by how long they got away with it. But time has caught up. And no excuse, no fake apology, no distraction will cover the truth anymore. They used manipulation like a weapon. But that weapon has turned around and pierced their own heart. The pain they caused you is now being multiplied and sent back their way. You, on the other hand, are healing. Not because they said sorry, but because your spirit is no longer bound by them. You've broken through the cycle they trapped you in. Type Amen to get blessing 6661. There's movement in the spiritual realm. People are dreaming about what they did to you. Waking up in shock. Seeing visions. Feeling guilt. It's haunting them. Their conscience is no longer silent. It's screaming. And no matter how they try to ignore it, the weight is unbearable. They thought they would never be caught, but they've already been judged. And the judgment is clear, your soul was innocent. Their actions were wicked. And now the mirror is showing them exactly who they are. You don't need to explain anything anymore. Let the evidence speak. Let the truth ring loud. You are vindicated. Type Amen to get blessing 8880. They slandered you in group chats. Lied about you in closed circles. They turned people against you with false stories. But now those same people are apologizing behind closed doors. They regret it. Because they see now. They see the real you. And they're horrified by what they supported without knowing the full truth. This person made their own grave with every lie. And now, their energy is exposed in every corner. They can't speak without being doubted. They can't act without being watched. They used to walk in pride. Now they walk in fear. Every step is haunted. Every day feels like Judgment Day. And you are finally free. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. They underestimated the power of divine justice. They thought they could fool everyone forever. But now they're fooling no one. You're the evidence that truth survives. You're the reminder that no matter how much evil surrounds you, goodness cannot be silenced forever. Archangel Michael says, the season of suffering is over. You've entered the season of elevation. And no one who harmed you will be allowed to rise again. Their downfall is the testimony. Your peace is the reward. And every tear you cried is returning as strength. This is the chapter where you glow in glory. Type Amen to get blessing 9999.